Hello everyone, my name is Haley Danskin, and today I'm going to be talking about the risks, effects, and consequences of doing the drug marijuana. So some of you have maybe wondering, what is marijuana? Marijuana is also known as weed, herb, pot, grass, and bud. It is a greenish mixture of the dried flowers of cannabis sativa and is a Schedule 1 drug that acts as both a stimulant and a depressant depending on the strain a user obtains. It contains two compounds, a psychoactive compound known as THC, which impairs users and makes them feel high, and contains CBD, which is linked to the feelings of well-being and healing. There are three forms and methods of use in which you can do marijuana. The first one is that it can be smoked, and it can be smoked in a joint, which is a rolled cannabis cigarette, a pipe, which is where weed is packed into one end, a blunt, which is a cigar that has the tobacco removed and replaced with marijuana, and a bong, also known as a water pipe, which uses water vapor to help move the toxic elements in the smoke. For the second method, it can be mixed into things such as brownies, cookies, and candies, and these are mostly known as edibles. And for the third way it can be consumed is that it can be consumed in vaporizers through hash oil and wax. Smoking and vaping tend to produce a shorter, more intense high than consuming edibles. All these forms can lead you to the effect of being high, which is associated with feelings of relaxation and contentment. However, they do lead to both physical and mental effects on the body. Starting with physical effects, it leaves you with a feeling of lightheadedness, dry mouth and eyes, dizziness, fatigue, increased heart rate, increased appetite, and a narrowed field of vision. As for the mental effects, it can leave you with a lack of motivation, possibly causing you to feel happy or giggly, or even leaving you a little more chatty than you usually are. And it also leads to possible hallucinations with the feeling of being high. Some major risks of doing marijuana is that it can lead to an increased risk of anxiety and depression, then can lead to increased risk of a heart attack due to an increase in your heart rate, and it can also lead to breathing problems and paranoia. Some major consequences of doing the drug marijuana is that it can lead to any smoke-induced cancers, and this can lead to cancer of the tongue, mouth, throat, and lungs. It can also cause you to lose your job because this drug leads you to feeling a lack of motivation and being very complacent in your life. It can also cause vehicle accidents while driving impaired, because some people may step into a vehicle and still think they're okay when ultimately they are not, which can lead to severe consequences. Doing marijuana can also lead to your teeth being stained a yellow or brown color and can lead to bad oral health. Marijuana is also still illegal in some states in our country, which can lead you to being incarcerated. Marijuana is also a gateway drug because it gives you the option to explore more drugs that may be more harmful. Some of these drugs may be cocaine or heroin. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope this information helps you decide whether or not you do or do not want to do marijuana.